have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. He's not going to. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch, because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Chargers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Stick back to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Stick looks to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back back to the ground. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Now 2nd and 9. Now Stick. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Stick looking to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Offside, defense.
Even with the good gain, I thought they might accept that one.
Yeah, you thought maybe they'd go with the downs as opposed to the yardage. So if you're taking the yardage now, 2nd and less than 5, that tells me you feel good about how your offense is working.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off play action, it's Stick. His throw incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A shotgun throw for Stick. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. 23 yards on the tuck and run. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They're going to go play action now with Stick. Rolling to his right. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Ladd McConkey with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So that's the rookie's 1st trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in this... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Baron Browning coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
4 sacks and a safety already. If you gave your coach those numbers in an entire game, he'd be ecstatic. Getting that type of production in less than a half of football, that goes beyond anything they expected coming in.
The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half.
Ready up. Go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnston. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. Stick from the gun. He's got another one to Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Short throw to Disley. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here's a 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you.
Message. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 5. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the... The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Palmer. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Short throw to Disley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 81 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he fends him off. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take it.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there, with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to add on to that lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. 2nd down and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And finally brought down at the 43. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards on the ground. I guess that's what happens when you give the current NFL rushing leader that much room.
And when you do, all you're doing is solidifying his standing at the top of the leaderboard. He's going to continue to get more and more yards. Good luck trying to chase him down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. D.J. Jones in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning able to record his 5th sack of the season. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is taken in by Hurst. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. LA set to take over again on offense. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it.
Offside.
It's 2nd down.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark
Still
off the
first down.
5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 166 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a... So out come the Chargers. But they can thank their defense for another stop. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They work now on 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Back to throw. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Easton Stick, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, and this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator, and they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the...
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. And they will take a knee here. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.